health. This is related to the way, the topic of the health, it's related to the way we perceive, like the modern medicine perceives the human body. In a materialistic point of view, the human body is perceived as parts. I mean, it has parts, but it's only parts. The thing that unites all the parts together, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it because we don't know what it is from a materialistic point of view, and we don't know what it is useful for. From the spiritual point of view or the religious point of view, we call it the mind or the soul, or in psychology we call it consciousness. Something that is not that material. Even if in the materialistic, like the hardline materialistic point of view, the consciousnness is something in the brain, right? But we just don't know exactly where it is and how it works or what it is. I mean, what explains the fact that we are living? So if you take the health system or the health approach, or the approach we have, generally speaking, to the body as a whole, we take it as parts. You have a doctor who specialized in the eyes. You have one who specialized in the feet, in the hand, the nerves, the heart, everything. And never we had so many specializations and so much knowledge. Okay? But when you go to the hospital, in the very rich countries, they are very advanced in terms of science and in terms of technology, you enter a hell.
Materialistic hell.
In a certain sense. You enter a materialistic hell, because since you go in the door, you enter, you are perceived as a machine, and you feel yourself that there's something wrong, like I don't feel that I'm really like a machine, but you are a machine. There is no place for love, for compassion, for beauty, for a spiritual treatment of suffering or of sadness, or there's nothing of this. What we are trying to do is just to arrange your things, which gives excellent results when you are young. But since you go to the hospital, especially when you are old, then the real hell starts. Because there's no understanding or preparation for death. You go to the hospital even if you are 90 or 100 years old, and they are still treating you with the same approach, let's say, or the same techniques as if you are 20-year-old. You have cancer, okay, chemotherapy. You have, I don't know, okay, we will give you this drug, this surgery. There's no end. So there is an illusion, there is an illusion that with modern medicine and with modern science applied to medicine, we could live longer or live healthier. But what does it mean to live longer and to live healthier? What is the definition of health? This is the problem. Our definition of health in the materialistic society is we plug you into machines and there are numbers I can measure about you. Blood pressure, I don't know, sugar, pulse, I don't know what. You can have a whole paper filled of numbers, and there the doctor can tell you you are healthy or not. It's like when you go and you make a blood test. It's the easiest thing, maybe the most common thing, because in the blood now you find everything. You can go now, make a blood test, and they tell you you are healthy. And tomorrow you can commit suicide. Huh? So how come a healthy person commits suicide tomorrow? How do you explain this? So there are things that are extremely important for us as human beings. Like, for example, friendship or loneliness, being alone. There are many people who are alone, especially older people in the rich countries. Sadness, depression, love, feeling loved or having a social circle or feeling blessed or feeling secure or feeling calm and relaxed, feeling happy, feeling useful, feeling that your life is meaningful. All those things I'm saying now, because they are not materialistic things, because they are things you cannot really measure necessarily with numbers or measure like this in terms of size, they are almost totally absent from what they will give you in the hospital, in what we call the modern world. This is also a consequence of this materialistic culture, how we perceive the human body. You cannot go to a doctor and he tells you, oh, I'm going to prescribe for you, I don't know, some love and some friendship or some... No. And if you are very lucky, sometimes the doctor will ask you, are you stressed or should relax a bit? That's it. There's no other dimension to life apart from your blood test is okay, and if it's not okay, there are a very long list of pills they give you to adjust. You have some cholesterol, no problem, this pill will reduce the cholesterol. You have some I don't know what, sugar, oh, this pill will reduce the sugar, etc., etc. You understand?